Hello everyone, it's Dan here. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll explain what I believe is the reason why we are here in this planet. And this is a super important topic for me because I was super lost when I was questioning our existence, our reality. And it took me years to finally get to this answer. And the thing is, once you start asking questions, you get answers. And what you get answers, you can take action based on those answers. And I'm doing this video so that maybe you can have more clarity and hopefully avoid spending as much time as I did being lost in life and feeling lost in life. I believe the reason we are here is so that we heal. We have energy now in the present moment, and we can invest that energy into healing, into fixing what's wrong with us so that we improve and we get better. Once you start investing that energy in yourself, in your own growth and in your own healing, you will see progress. And once you see progress, it makes sense. Once you get better, it makes sense. That's the reason why we're here. We're here to get better. And once you get better in a way, you want to get better in other ways. And once you reach a certain point, you're like, I need to share this with the world. I need to share this with my parents, with my brothers, with the community, because you want everyone to do the same thing. You want everyone to heal. There are, of course, different planes where we need healing, and I will quickly go over those. First off, we need to start with the physical realm, the material world, this three-dimensional world that we're experiencing through our senses. We have a body, and we can decide basically whether we want to have it working perfectly, or whether we put toxins in it and we start kind of messing it up, and eventually diseases will come. So we need a healthy body, and that involves sleeping enough, eating properly, and doing exercise. If you are not sleeping enough, it's probably because you're not exercising and you're not eating properly. If you're not eating properly, it's probably because you don't know how to properly eat. And I went through that as well. I have just recently, over the past months, fixed my eating, and I finally eat properly. And so my advice is learn how to properly eat. Watch Greg Doucette's video. For me, it was him. I didn't need anyone else to tell me how I should eat. I'll link his YouTube channel down below. If you're not exercising, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you don't know where to start or how to start. And the way to do it is just do something. That's how you should start. You should start strength training. That is, no CrossFit, no cardio or something. I'm not saying those are bad, but you should do strength training, resistance training. And you can start at home with your own body weight. And even though you don't know how, you cannot do a push-up, there are ways where you can start getting there. So check out Hybrid Calisthenics. He's the one that got me started, so get him. If you start fixing those two things, probably your sleeping will get better. But one advice for that is do not sleep with your phone in your room. And that's all you need. Seriously, it can change your life. Don't sleep with your phone inside your room. That's it. If you start investing your time in fixing those things, eating properly, doing exercise, and getting better sleep, you will find that it just makes sense. You should be feeling healthy. You should feeling like you have enough energy to do the things that you want to do. That's number one, the physical. Two, the mental. We all experience that. We experience thoughts and emotions, and that those aren't necessarily physical, but we can have them damaged, and it's a little harder to identify. But my advice here is to start recognizing those patterns. So we may have issues, problems that we are not aware of, and we know that we have them, but we don't know what they are. We don't know if we should go to therapy, if we should go to the psychiatrist or whatever. The first thing that you should do is recognize that. So the number one thing I believe every one of us should be doing if we want to heal our mental plane, our thoughts and emotions, is to recognize what we have. For that is important, is super useful to journal at the end of the day, or whenever you are having trouble with your emotions, write them down, and so that you have a like a history of the things that you've experienced and thought and felt, so that you can decode a pattern there, and you start kind of seeing what's wrong and identifying what's wrong. And once you do that, you will be able to spot it when it's happening and start making changes with it. In the future, I'll make more videos about how I work with healing my mental plane, but for now, if you are not doing it, it's super useful to start journaling, to spend energy journaling. Once you start fixing those, if you start doing what I told you to do, if you spend enough time doing it, you will realize that you will start to unlock your senses through other realms of consciousness beyond the mental and the physical. And I will not go there as of now, but if you do that, you will see what I mean, and that's where it all makes sense. I mean, you start doing that, you start working there, and you see that that's actually the reason why we're here. I'm not saying that it's not important to have a family, or to have a career, or to make money, and to have, you know, dreams of traveling or having this or that. I'm not saying it's not important, or that you shouldn't focus there, but your main focus should be getting better, getting your body working properly and your mind working properly. And you'll realize that once you are healthier there, all those other wishes and dreams, they will come to you much easier. And so I recommend you that you start fixing some of those things, so that you start healing, and so you start feeling like it all makes sense, that what you're spending your time in makes sense. And that's just, there's no feeling like that. So yeah, that's today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. You all know, if you have a question, if you have a comment, leave it down below. I'll answer ASAP. So that's that. Have a wonderful day, and I see you in the next one.